Hey everyone, Crypto Kowalski here for another episode, and this episode is going to be on T2x staking. I'm loving this T2x platform. It's very easy. My only complaint is that it's slow loading sometimes, but it pays out pretty well, and I feel very safe with investing in T2x. So really, T2x is a dApp that's on the Tron network. It's been around for I think it's about 3 months now. And it keeps on gaining more traction. It's fluctuated in price, but so is Tron. So usually, if Tron goes up, then T2x goes up too. It's just kind of how it goes. So here's what the main page looks like here. So there's a few different ways you can earn money. I use the daily auction lobby, but there's also an X swap where you can put liquidity in a pool, and then you get Tron dividends. I feel it doesn't pay as well, but ultimately that's an option too. But you earn daily Tron. So what happens if you put in money to stake on T2x, you can set how many days you want to stake it. And then once you select those dates, then you get the dividends within 8 o'clock, so usually 8 p.m. Eastern time. And what's really cool is that you get Tron as well as T2x, so you actually get both. You get an interest for T2x, and you get a Tron dividend payout too. So here's kind of what everything looks like. They have a light paper, they have a roadmap. So what I'm going to show you today is the T2x staking portal. So let's click here in orange. So this is what the staking is going to look like. So it's going to tell you how much balance you have. So I have 228 T2x I can stake. These are my active stakes. So you can have as many stakes as you want. These are my ended stakes. So basically what I would do is I'd put in the date and time. So if I put in 228 T2x and I put the days to stake, it would start the stake process. And it takes 11 days, actually, not 10, because it takes an extra day to kick in. But so like you can see here, this one is day 74 of 84, and I have 7,000 T2x that's about, at 8 p.m. is about to give me dividends. And that's 425 TRX that I'm going to get, which is pretty good. Then I'm going to get an interest kicker too, so I'll have 7.385, and I invested only 7.326. So it's pretty easy to read. Then this is the auction lobby, and what's cool about the auction lobby is this is where you would go to convert your Tron. So let's say I want to convert my Tron to T2x. This is where I would enter from my wallet, so I would just need to know how much I have. So let's say I have $400 in my wallet. If I were to click 400 and enter the auction, then it'll allow me to enter the auction, and then it'll give me a T2x received payout here. So and then at the end of the day at 8 p.m. that lowers, and then you get your T2x, which then you would stake here, and it would show your balance. On top of it too, you have a referral. So when you do a referral, you get an extra 10%, and then that person gets 5% just by using your link. So it's actually a win-win situation. This is what the X swap looks like too here. So now note this was hacked, but they did give reimbursements, and they're doing an audit on the T2x pool of it. So but if you did want to do this and put liquidity into the pool, and then this is where you can swap. Let's say I just want to swap my T2x or Tron to TRX, then I could do that here a lot quicker, but it's not as good of a payout if you wait to the auction. So I find that you're going to make more money in the auction than doing this swap here, because they collect a fee. So how does it exactly work? So if you read here, it says, what is staking? So at the end of every day, a daily stake pool of T2x tokens will be calculated and shared and allocated to the open stake. So basically, anyone who's putting money in, at the end of the day, that's what's you're getting back in dividends. So it's helping build the network, and it's helping build investments for people who are keeping the T2x on the platform. So that's kind of how it's working. And I mean, the results speak for itself. I've started with like 1K stakes, and now I've got 20,000 stakes coming in here. So this is 21,000, this is 27. So I'm continue to compound and build it up. There's a couple different strategies that you can do. Honestly, I think 15 days is going to be a best value for you. Most people do 10, because they don't want to wait as long. But 15, it's going to pay you out, because whenever you do a stake, you get a bonus for every 5 days that you do. So let's say I put 1,000 in stake here, and I do it for 5 days. I would be eligible for one, you see it here, one bonus day. If I do 10, I'm going to be eligible for 2 bonus days. If I do 3, or if I do 15 days, I'm 3 bonus days in. So you get 3 extra days by doing 15. So to me, you're making more money, and I don't think the price would fluctuate as much in 15 days. But it's up to you how you want to do it. You can even do 5 days, but I recommend doing 5-day blocks so you get an extra day. But as you can see here, take a look at all of my stakes that ended. So here's like 1K, 2K. So we just do the math. I'll just do like some brief math. So let's say we'll pretend that this is 4K, 6, 8, 11, 15, 18, 19, 23,000, 25, 31,000. So let's just round it up. Let's just say it was 31,000 T2x that I earned. 31,000 is pretty good, and I just started. You can see I've only been on this platform for it's been about 20 days right now. So I'm just going to keep on compounding and keep on growing it. So if you're going to start using T2x, I have a link for you. So just click that link and you're going to get 5% on your T2x that you put in the auction. And then that way you're going to get more. So I would highly recommend to do that and use the link every single time. That way you're always getting those rewards too, additionally. So if you like this video, please smash that like button. I'm going to be bringing more content too. The next topic I'm going to be doing is Hex, and I absolutely love Hex. I made some good money with it, and it's an awesome platform. Crypto Kowalski, out.